Hello everybody and welcome back to Space Engineers, where today I've done something that I haven't done in a while, and I've made some more turrets. Turrets currently in this game are one of my most favourite things to build, and judging by the amount of views my last video got, or my last turret video got, it seems like you like it as well, and I feel like I'd just be a fool if I didn't make another one. So, yeah, I've got some more turrets. I believe I've got 6 turrets for you today. Varying sizes, and just, yeah, I had some inspiration watching some films, and, yeah, I wanted to build some more turrets, so I have, and I want to show them off to you. Hey guys, I forgot to say in the video that I have a Discord channel which you can all join. The link will be down in the description below. See you there. Enjoy. Now, this first turret, nice, compact, small design. However, it is a manually loaded turret. However, it's supposed to be a sort of like 50 cal mounted to a base. So yeah, it makes sense. It's nice and fast to move, and it's got a nice auto cannon on it. Of course, you could replace this with a Gatling gun or whatever type of weapon you want if you really wanted to. But I imagine this being quite a good point defense near the front of an entrance. It's very simple to construct. You can see I added like a bit of spaced armor just as a sort of armor cladding on a nice round base. We're using the helm to sit in, and yeah, it's just simple rotor at the bottom there and rotor here. Turn the gun up and down. And yeah, it's got a little bit of added armor on each side. Technically, you could shoot straight and almost destroy it, but yeah, pretty simple. It's got the turret controller under here. Yeah, turret controller's just got the rotor, the advanced rotor for turning, rotor for that. You have the camera because you stand on it, and the speeds are pretty much maxed out. And of course, I added the auto cannon thing. If you wanted to, you could also turn it into an AI. Don't really want to, so yeah, simple, small turret. I like it. Right. The next turret. Now this turret I wanted to mess about with angling weapons, and as you can see I made a sort of triangle-ish shape, I guess. The three points looking into the center, and I really like how this came out. It looks flippin' cool, I have to say. And yeah, I kind of like this turret as well. Pretty simple. Added some of the red paint there. Going through all this line work makes it look good. I could add more detail. I don't think it needs it. You can get into the seat, and I added a actual clear LCD with a X to mark where you are actually shooting, and it is pretty much perfectly on target, which is pretty cool. You can see the turrets at the top move a little bit, but yeah, it's not too bad. Has no clang, so it's clang free curation. It's pretty good. If I go into the third person, you can see it here. It hasn't got that much height or decline, mainly because if I put it up too high, it will bang out the top railguns. So yeah, I purposely limited the amount of elevation, but I imagine this vehicle, or this turret, to be a anti-vehicle and yeah, anti-tank, like armored car, whatever, as a sort of base defense. So if anything tries to attack you, this is what would come at you. Yeah, I think it would be pretty good in that role. I believe these railguns have about an 8-second reload, so it's obviously not too bad. And yeah, the whole point of this was just to mess about with rotating things. See what you can do with something like that idea. Before we start onto this one, of course, all of these designs are going to be on my Steam workshop page, and they'll also be on my mod.io page, so if you're on Xbox, you can also view them there. Feel free to download them and mess about with them and modify them in any way you want. Just make sure you don't use them and make a video of your own on them. That's not going to be very nice. This vehicle, or this turret, there you go, is another sit-in turret. As you can see, though, I added some more LCDs onto this precise one. If I can get into control, you can see I've got my crosshair as per usual. However, I also have a target lock or a locking information, and I also have this screen, which I'll show you what it does in a second. As you can see, it's almost like a ball turret again of shape, and yeah, works actually surprisingly really well. Looks really cool. This could be cool on a top or the back of like a truck. Imagine if you had like a yeah, some kind of car. Could be on the back, could be on a flying vehicle. You have some back gunners on like a plane. But no, whatever you feel like. Of course, you can also change the actual weapons. A lot of these vehicles, oh, I need to stop saying vehicles. A lot of these turrets, there you go. I'm using railguns mainly just because I don't particularly use them a lot, and they are pretty cool. So yeah, this was of course another manually reloaded one. It's just a little bit of a faff to sort of get pipes to get it from here. Just annoying. So yeah, I left it with just manually loaded, but that's not too bad. If I wanted to I added those parts last. I'm gonna remove these actually, because it's limiting my flow. There we go. There we go. Can turn full 360. If I locked onto an enemy, as you can see in the bottom, it shows the name of my faction as well as the grid. So I haven't named any of these yet, but it tells you the grid, it tells you the speed that it's moving, it also tells you the mass. Kind of cool. If you're targeting a plane, you can sort of get a little bit of information about it. And you can do that, of course, with holding down right click, it locks onto an enemy. And then you can click right click again to cancel it. Now, of course, click to fire, as per usual. You may notice in the right LCD at the top, it's on 30. So that's how much power the grid is using. So this number would change. However, whilst your weapons are reloading, your grid, or your consumption of your grid is going to be a little bit higher. As you can see, now back down to 0, so it means they're both reloaded and I can fire again. It's just a simple scriptless way of working out how long guns have got to reload. I thought it was, yeah, pretty cool. Again, I like the overall look of this turret. Pretty slick. I added this platform here just to sort of make it easy to get into the seat, but of course you could sink this into the ground, you can do whatever you want. You can make this bit smaller if you wanted to. You could literally just have a line go along here and line go down. Make it even more compact. It's up to you. Again, all of these are just sort of inspirational ideas. None of them you have to copy, none of them you have to use. Okay, so this one, I wanted to mess about with a Gatling gun. Quite simply. You can't really make them compact main because the guns are fairly big, they take up an entire block. Wasn't an easy way of making a rounded gun, so I went with this as my best bet. I'm just gonna fire it just to sort of show you what I'm meaning. Yeah, pretty powerful. Now the only problem I have is this camera likes to rotate, apparently, randomly. When I first built this camera was fairly straight. Apparently, it's slowly spinning around. That's the one negative, but yeah, I have a rotor spinning this entire thing, and I have a rotor spinning the opposite direction. They're all set to maximum torque and maximum power. So yeah, but a lot faster than a standard autocannon. As you can see in here, it uses sensors. So each sensor is connected to the gun and has a little bit of a line, so when it passes over this block here, this half block, it will fire the gun. Just leave it toggled on. You'll see. Yeah, I can't really see too well, but yeah. It fires. Again, has all the movement of a actual normal weapon. Could be a interesting different sort of AA. I don't know, just an idea. Wonder if anyone can make it even more compact. Cool if it could. Don't know if making it like a 4, maybe making only 4 guns or 5, or it's like a 9x9 ring. So cutting it down a bit, that might work better. I don't know. I haven't really messed about too in depth with it. Of course, very simple turret. But yeah, this was the main feature of this particular turret. And yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with it. Looks pretty cool. Okay, and to the last turret design. Now this one, I may or may not have watched Star Wars recently, and I was inspired by, I can't remember what episode it is, yeah. The ice one with all the walkers and stuff. Whilst they're defending the base, they have these turrets that are all rounded, sort of that with a gun sticking on them, on like a little pillar. Yeah, I just wanted to build one, so I did. Literally no other reason. We got a door at the back here, works fine. Close the door. And yeah, we can get into the turret. Works all perfectly fine. And I just think it looks pretty cool. You know, I like it. Of course it fires as per usual. And yeah, it's just a fun little thing. No particular reason for having one. Again, it would be a sort of base defense turret, but you know, just something a little bit different, isn't it? It's better than just having an actual like bare bones or whatever. I like it. But yeah, that's all the turrets I built. Hopefully you enjoyed the turrets, and hopefully you found some inspiration, because that's the whole point of this video, is to inspire you to build your own interesting things and come up with your own ideas. Of course, you can use my ideas if you really want to, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!